What is up, you guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to The Loud House has the worst fan base in history. This was 6 days ago. So shout out to what's his name, Blue Rye. Don't know if I said your name right. For the video idea.
In the middle of the night, Lynn enters the room asking
to here we go.
Sleep with Lincoln.
That's his sister, by the way.
His sister.
Yep.
Lincoln agrees, but then she takes off her clothes, lays next.
And the reason I know this, is because I used to watch The Loud House. Fun fact, that was my childhood growing up. It's crazy how they have a fan base like this.
To him, and they start doing very.
What the fuck? Oh hell no! Not only are they, mind you, they're blood siblings. They're middle schoolers, by the way. They are middle schoolers.
Disturbing act.
And these are middle schoolers?
Basically, this is child pornography. I'm just gonna say it. My cat's being an ass.
This video is called The Loud House Comic That Got Someone Arrested.
Now, oh, fuck no.
The tier list for the worst fandoms, like that, which is on the live channel. I know about the Loud House community now. I know exactly how the Loud House community is, bro. I know exactly how the Loud House community is, bro. You're on that type time. But let's see, bro. Come on.
The Loud House fan comics suck. And trust me, I'm an expert on this.
Oh, fuck no. What did I just see? Why did Lincoln turn into a female? Why did he become transgender?
Okay, throughout my very recent rise on YouTube, I have read a lot of Loud House fanfics and fan comics. Some I made videos about, some I didn't, but
what the
thing
fuck?
Is for sure, they are all messed up in.
That was not his sister. The one who kissed him? I think that was, what was her name with the guitar? Fuck, I haven't watched Loud House in a while. Luna. I think her name was Luna. It was Luna's girlfriend, because Luna was lesbian. And she had a girlfriend called, I think, Max. Or Sam. Her name was Sam. And that's who was kissing Lincoln. And tell me why the fuck is Lincoln in a fucking bunny outfit? That is some crazy shit.
Made outfit like that though, bro.
It's a bunny outfit.
These some Project Blue boys. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
But to give them credit, they are also addictive as.
Then he just said 2 lines. Then he left the note. I'm gonna read that shit to y'all real quick. This is what he fucking wrote. Hold on.
Made outfit like that though, bro. Yeah, these some Project Blue boys. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
But
dear our trick-or-treaters, I'm coming back for that ass. If I didn't get that about last year.
The first pages.
Y'all know the meme where it says, if I didn't get that about last year, this year I get a smash. I ain't pulling up in no greening costume. That shit hard to run, and I'm pulling up in the tracksuit, and we really gonna get this fun. And what the what? What that mean? He said 2 lines, then he left a note. I'ma read that shit to y'all real quick. This is what he fucking wrote. I can't believe it. Hold on, let me read this comic. After so many years, I'm finally home. Lincoln, I missed you so much. Mom, Dad, my sisters. Hold on. Lana.
Inexplicable force compels me to read
What
the
the
rest
fuck?
of them until I reach the point of no return. These happened to me with.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Sorry. But, oh, hell nah, bruh. Y'all tripping.
The comics, it's not.
Mind you, everyone you're seeing in today's video is under the age of 18. They're all under the age of 18, by the way. I want y'all to be aware of that. This fan comic that got someone arrested. He made child pornography. Oh, hell no.
Your Fault, Rewrite the Stars, and last year, The Secret. I thought that would be my last Loud House fan comic video because I assumed I had already covered the most disturbing comics this whole of a fandom it created. But
I gotta see who's in this community. Like, I gotta see what they look like, bro. Who's giving in like this and supporting like this, bro, and letting like this, like I gotta see what they look like in real life, bro. It's a must, bro.
what do you know?
I don't
There's
wanna see
always a
them.
bigger fish. There's always some dark corner of the internet.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do not want to see these motherfuckers in real life. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all fucking ruined my childhood, bro. And mind you, there's a new episode of Loud House that just came out not that long ago that I'm gonna watch after this. I'm gonna watch the new episode of Loud House that just came out. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but
who haven't visited. There's a big boogeyman hiding, and that boogeyman is the topic of today's video. A Loud House fan comic so messed up that it led to the arrest of its
I love my
creator.
brother.
And the
What's wrong with saying you love your brother? I don't get that. I mean, I know the fan comment's gonna be fucked up, but my sister did make not a love note, but made a drawing of me saying I love my brother. It was actually really sweet. It was really sweet.
The title is it got someone arrested though. That's crazy.
Fuck nah, bro. Fuck nah. I'm about to become a quarterback and run right through their ass. I swear to God, bro. Hell
Bro,
This is
Corey, you
torture.
make a comment that gets you arrested. That gotta be some devious.
before diving
Bro, to regenerate my brain cells, I gotta watch Corey X Kenshin after this shit.
into the
I swear to
comic,
God.
I gotta warn you about the disturbing topics I'm gonna mention. If you're not new to
Incest, murder, and Yandere? Yandere? I think. Yandere. Oh, Yandere. Okay, Yandere. Yandere. I don't know how to. Yand? Is that Yand or Yandere? I don't fucking
the
know. how to
channel,
say
you're
it.
Wow,
probably
what
with these already, but if you are, just take a
Alright.
quick look at them and see if you're comfortable
Yeah, are
continuing.
y'all comfortable, chat?
Nope,
We about to get weird, bro.
I'm not comfortable at all. But
What's
we
the main
still-
character name? Lincoln? That's him?
The comic,
Yeah.
funnily enough, is just called The Loud Comic. And if you somehow stumbled upon it online, you do probably think it's just a normal fan-made Loud House comic.
Yeah.
Even though we all know those don't exist. I wasn't
Yeah.
able to find the original website where these were posted, but it was probably on Tumblr or DeviantArt.
I don't know what that
User
is.
Jump, who is also the guy who later got arrested. I was
Good.
going to give you a tour of his DeviantArt gallery.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I see Wendy from Gravity Falls. A very, very weird photo of somebody in a deer costume. Shout out to all my artists out there, bro. Some of y'all shouldn't ever be able to pick up a pen, pencil, anything that gives you the ability to write, draw online, or in real life. It's like I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Some of y'all have been blessed with the ability to draw and use it for pure evil. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. What
I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I can't draw.
am I looking at, bro? Is this Kazooie?
Since he
This
started...
bird right here, bro?
Lord got nuked, but actually, you know what? Let's just skip to the comic.
How did the creators allow it, bro?
The comic is divided into 4 chapters, and summarized, it's basically about how obsessed Luen is with Lincoln, romantically, and how
Oh.
far she's willing to go to make him love her back. And let me tell you right off the bat, she goes pretty
Not
far.
Dipper goes to Taco
Each
Bell. His Dipper goes to Taco Bell. In fact, don't tell me.
chapter cover looks like a page taken straight from Luen's notebook.
Alright, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I'm gonna end it here because I'm not doing this shit anymore. Fuck no. Hell no. Shit no. Goodbye. Man, I gotta watch this so I can get some views though. Okay. Man, I gotta be a sport and play this through. Even though my childhood is being ruined before my very fucking eyes. Yo, Adventure Time, bro. It was not as good though. Bro, Adventure Time was goated. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I watched Adventure Time, Owl House. I watched a lot of shit growing up. I watched Bubble Guppies. If y'all know what that is, y'all go. I fucking watched Loud House. I fucking watched Paw Patrol. Oh my god, Paw Patrol was the shit. What was your favorite cartoon growing up? I'm gonna say fucking SpongeBob. I don't like it anymore because I don't find it as interesting anymore, but my favorite show growing up was SpongeBob, bro. If y'all don't know what SpongeBob is, I feel y'all didn't have a childhood. I'm sorry.
First one features a sketch of Lincoln with a bunch of hearts and the caption, "I love my brother." And there's also a little note saying, "You cannot give your brother a Valentine's card, see me." Which
Oh,
makes it
shit.
pretty obvious that Luen wrote one of those Valentine letters you make in school, but some teacher caught a good...
You cannot give your brother a Valentine's card, see me. So I thought it was just a release. I thought it was just a letter. Honestly. Honestly, thought it was just a really sweet letter.
glimpse of what she was doing and got extremely concerned and left a note basically saying, "Look, we need to talk about this."
Wait, how long
First
is this?
chapter starts...
Mind you, this video is 10. I'm already 10 minutes in. I spent like 6 minutes talking. We're only 4 minutes into the 24-minute video, bro. That's gonna be like 30-40 minutes probably.
In a really strange way. Ronnie Ann, one of Lincoln's romantic interests, wakes up after being unconscious and realizes...
I don't think that's not true. Ronnie Ann and Lincoln were just friends. I have seen people ship Ronnie Ann and Lincoln. Not even fucking joking. But they're just friends. I promise y'all.
Realizes she's tied to a chair. A voice from behind her goes, "Oh, you're awake." And that voice is none other than Luann. She's holding a baseball bat partially covered in Ronnie Ann's blood. They are in some kind of street, miles away from the nearest house. Luann starts...
This is a kid show, by the way, right? For children watch this show. Children,
Yep.
Teenagers watch this show.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Unfortunately. I used to watch it, not anymore. Hell nah. I ain't gonna watch it anymore now. Bro, this shit doesn't make me upset. It just disappoints me, bro. Knowing what type of people are out there and they do some dumb shit like this. Y'all have great talent and artists. Like Peter Parker says, I think great power comes great responsibility. But y'all want to use your responsibility, become Dr. Disrespect and shit.
explaining
Y'all want to use your power to come Dr. Disrespect or some shit.
She's taking Ronnie Ann out because she's interfering with her plans to get close to Lincoln. And Ronnie...
Which is her brother, right? Is Lincoln her brother?
Yep.
So she's... yeah, right? Or I'm tripping. I'm just trying to keep up. I don't watch the show, bro. I don't know nothing about the show. So she's beating this girl up to try to get close to her brother.
Ann's response to being kidnapped and about to get murdered is calling...
Lincoln is 11. Luann is like 14.
Luann and funny and a joke. Which, I mean, if I got kidnapped, the last thing I would do is to rage bait my kidnapper that's holding a baseball bat. And to no surprise, Luann kills her. Very gruesomely, might I add. After that, Luann just goes home like nothing happened. She finds Lincoln crying in bed because he got a letter from Ronnie Ann saying she hates him. Plot twist, the letter wasn't from Ronnie Ann. It was from Luann.
This is your brother. Like, I'm not supporting none of this bullshit, but bro, do you really gotta do all that to get close to your brother? This some free... Yo, I ain't gonna lie, the Loud House don't know. Like, the people who made the show don't know about how, like, this is and how, like, the online is. They can't sue these people behind it for taking their characters and using it in terrible connotation or something, bro. Like, there gotta be laws against this, bro.
Also sent another fake letter to Ronnie Ann pretending to be Lincoln, telling her to meet him in an abandoned warehouse, which ultimately led to her death. But girl, that's on you. Who the f*** goes to an abandoned warehouse at night? That's some Scooby-Doo. Luann tells Lincoln
The Loud House got SA charges. Is that true?
a bunch of jokes, which makes him forget about everything and to fall asleep in her arms. Meanwhile, Lucy goes to the warehouse and finds Ronnie Ann's corpse with the baseball bat still in her mouth. Lucy didn't just stumble onto the crime scene, she knew exactly where to find it. And she knows who did it as well. She takes the bat, cleans it, and places it next to Lynn Lau Jr. while she's sleeping, because apparently the bat belonged to Lynn. The next morning, Lynn comes into the kitchen practicing some swings with the bat, which scares the living of Luann, since it's literally evidence from the crime she committed last night. She asks Lynn where she got it, but Lynn just says that she woke up and the baseball bat was just there.
There has to be some mental illness at play, right? Nobody who draws stuff like this can be like mentally sane, right? Not even trying to be disrespectful, but like I'm just being honest though, bro. There cannot be like this cannot be of somebody who is of mental sanity and like that though, bro. Like it doesn't make no sense. And this is why I be saying, bro, the community is so important. Like the person who makes it could be whatever type of person like that, but the community is also important because now I don't like. Well, I wasn't gonna watch the show anyway, bro. That's like after my time, but now I'm definitely not gonna watch that, bro. No.
After your time? You mean before your time? Because aren't you older than the Loud House? Or no? No, it'd be after, yeah.
I'm definitely not going to watch that. Same with My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia has cooked so many people from watching the show just because the community's back. And like that, though, bro. Nobody.
I was never gonna watch My Hero Academia, bro. That's not in my time, bro.
Now some people don't want to watch it just because the one talking about some that good, you can call me. Like nobody wants to watch.
The fuck is that?
I be saying when I be doing the Project Blue, or
what is a Deku?
in my community, it's because I don't want nobody to come in there, bro, and be like, you know what, Blue Right? And people have said this before. You know what, Blue Right? I was gonna watch her streams, but then I seen the community like those, bro. It can't get like this. It get like this. I'm not gonna put that in, bro.
Luann doesn't believe her, which starts a fight between the two of them, exactly as Lucy had planned, because now she can have some alone time with Lincoln.
Nobody said that they
I
had
don't
that.
like where this is going.
Fuck
She goes
no.
inside his room and asks him to listen to one of her poems.
Alright.
She reads out loud is a metaphor to express her love for Lincoln, but he doesn't understand because he's a dumbass. So she just straight up says it out loud that she loves him and then goes for a little smoochie. And on the last page of this chapter, it's revealed that Luann has mounted a full-on CCTV system in Lincoln's room that lets him 24/7.
What the fuck?
Just
Fire! Fire! Oh, hell nah! Oh, hell nah! Oh, hell nah! Wow, 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 wow. Why the fuck am I watching this bullshit? Ow! What the fuck, bro? They're blood siblings. Not to mention middle schoolers.
like
Cover of the second chapter is yet another drawing from Luann's notebook. This time, it features a drawing of Luann and Lincoln.
I just play the video.
Cover of the second.
I want to hear the grenade again.
Just blow up.
Grenade! I actually like that. That's pretty funny, bro. That's actually pretty funny.
I just play the video.
Cover of the second chapter is yet another drawing from Luann's notebook. This time, it features a drawing of Luann and Lincoln getting married. And
Oh, fuck no. Nope.
But why though, bro?
Where the fuck did my Nerf gun go? Where the fuck did my Nerf gun go? Nah, I need that shit. I need it, bro. I need it, bro. Where the hell did it go, bro? There it is. Do I got bullets? It's loaded and everything, bro. Don't worry, I'm gonna put y'all out, y'all misery. Don't worry. Bop. Oh, my fault. Y'all didn't see me because the fucking lighting was too low. Hold on. My fault, bro. My fault. My fault, bro. Hold on, let me put y'all out y'all misery. This is the Nerf gun, by the way. I just saved y'all from that. I just saved y'all. Thank me for that shit. Let me go turn off my light. Oh, fuck no, bro. Seriously. What the hell am I watching? What the hell am I watching, bro? That is some freak ass shit. Get your freak ass on, boy. Get your freak ass on, this you know what? Chat, anything that's gonna be freaky in this, I'm gonna say freaky behavior. And yes, I do use that as a saying already. It's called bratty behavior. When my sister or sibling acts like a brat, I say bratty behavior like that. Wait, I run like cat in a hat. Hit him with that bat. Bro, this comic's so weird. What the fuck is up with that? Why the fuck did I start rapping, bro? The fuck I start rapping for? Fuck I start rapping, sure. Start back, hit on packing the floor.
This makes even less sense than the Baku Deku, bro. You can't have a story with girls and boys in it without turning it weird.
Once again, it has a little note written down. Luen, you have been told about these pictures in the past. So this means two things. First, Luen's obsession with Lincoln has been going on for a long time now. And second, she is very bad at hiding it, since this is at least the second time
Yeah,
the
where's this
picture is
audio in my
uploaded
ears?
these pages.
Ew, what the
Chapter
fuck?
starts where the first one left off, with Luen and Blaine fighting and Lincoln and Lucy doing,
Oh, hell no.
stuff?
No, fuck
And
no.
that's his sister too?
Yes.
Dang, these people in these shows, aren't they like middle type schoolers or something?
Mind you, the only one that's not related to him was Ronnie Ann. Ronnie Ann was just his friend, by the way. And all three of the ones who are fighting to have, you know, X-rated movies with Lincoln are his blood fucking sisters, and they're in middle school, not to mention.
Like that though, bro. How do you even come to this conclusion that they should be in a romantic relationship and their siblings, man? Like, are these? I don't know.
Lincoln,
I'm not
you
watching
are
that.
making your sister.
8?
Lori, the older sister, stops the fight and tells Luen to go get ready because she has an appointment with her therapist. They
How old is the oldest sister?
go upstairs to get ready, and the noise causes Lincoln and Lucy to stop doing the you-know-what in fear of getting caught.
Oh, hell no, kid. Don't look at... Hold on. This motherfucker just as confused as I am. Bro, just as confused as I am on this hoe. Bro, just as confused.
We gotta ask some questions. We gotta ask some questions for niggas who are reading this entire thing for reading, bro. Just for the enjoyment of it, bro. We gotta ask some questions, bro. We gotta ask some genuine questions here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you,
As
bro.
Luen and
Does the
Lori...
Loud House has the worst fandom chat? Do they?
Yes.
Lucy is a. What's happening? I need context immediately, bro. No context will save it from what the going on right now.
are about to leave for the appointment, Luen catches a
Easter Sunday, by the way.
As Luen and Lori are about to leave for the appointment, Luen catches a glimpse of Lucy trying to sneak out of Lincoln's room, which doesn't make Luen happy. And considering what happened to the last person who made her angry, I don't think that's a good sign for Lucy. Luckily for Lucy though, Luen doesn't have time to deal with her right now because she has an appointment with her therapist. It's not her first therapy
That's her
session.
sister, though.
Matter of fact, by the look on her face, it seems she has been through a lot of them, and she definitely doesn't look forward to another one.
Is this character like crazy in the show or like unhinged or something? Where did he even get these traits from to put on this character? Is she an unhinged, like crazy character? No,
she's not. She's not.
No, she's chill. Where did these traits?
She's a prankster. On April Fool's, she's a psycho bitch. But other than that, she's not like this on the fucking show. I promise you, bro.
Lori tries to cheer Luen up by saying, "Remember, Luen, this is to help you." But Luen whispers, "I think it's too late for that." As soon as she enters the office, she puts on a mask, a fake smile, and an energetic, happy tune, probably to deceive the therapist into thinking she has slowly been getting better after all these meetings, even though we know that's not the case. The psychologist doesn't seem to fall for Luen's act. He knows Luen doesn't like the sessions, and he questions her about her weird behavior the last time they met. "I was quite concerned with how we left last time, Luen. You refused to engage. Would you like to talk about what happened? Luen responds saying it was because she had seen an horror movie the night before the meeting, and that was the reason she was so quiet and down. Oh, it was an horror movie, Doc.
I hope we get to find out the real identity of the person who wrote this, bro. I have to see their face. Like, it's a must. Like, the comic artist got arrested isn't good enough. I have to see what this person looks like, bro. I need to see.
I saw it the night
I need a
before.
mugshot,
I
yeah.
guess it affected me more than I thought. But what the doctor doesn't know is that the movie she mentioned is actually referring to a videotape she had recorded of Lincoln's room through her CCTV system. The comic shows us exactly what Luen had seen that night, and it was something really disturbing.
Okay. Okay.
The tape starts with Lincoln sleeping peacefully in his bed, but in the mid-
I just want to point out my parents are blasting music downstairs. So if you guys hear any background noise of music, that is my parents. I just want to point that out.
middle of the night, Lynn enters the room asking to sleep with Lincoln, using the excuse
Which is his sister.
Yes.
Again, also a sister.
that Lucy was reading poems late at night. Lincoln agrees, but then she takes off her clothes, lays next to him, and they start doing very disturbing acts.
And these are middle schoolers.
Yep.
Gang. Nuke the whole community. Just bro, delete the loud house from reality, bro.
Luen wanted to do something about it. Her anger was so uncontrollable that she started bleeding from her mouth. But ultimately, she couldn't really do anything. The only thing she could do was watch.
So this is her sister, and she's watching both her siblings participate in, and so she's bleeding out her gums and crying as if she's getting some sneako Adam 22 type timing, like that, because she loves her brother too, and she's obsessed with him. And again, this is his sister. Change the screen, please. My bad.
Meanwhile, Lucy and Lincoln are discussing some very important topics about their,
Are the parents like in the show like those? Cause where the fuck are the parents in this comic, man?
peculiar relationship.
Yeah.
Like how they would hide it from other people. and
Where the
how
fuck are their
babies
parents?
would look
It's a
like.
Josh edit,
Would
Chad.
they
It's not
have
about it.
white hair?
Like, where the fuck are their parents at? Did their parents get sniped? Or what the fuck happened to their parents? What happened to... What the fuck was her name? What was the mom's name? Rita. Rita was the mom's name. Lynn. Lynn was the dad's name. Lynn was the dad's name and Rita was the mom's name, right? I think so, from what I remember. I haven't watched the show in a while. Where the fuck is Rita and Lynn at, bro? Y'all gotta get control of y'all kids.
Would they be blonde? Would they be significantly deformed because their genetic code is literally the same? Who knows? Only time will tell. But the discussion is cut short as they start doing even more questionable activities.
One eternity later.
After many hours of sin and me bleaching my
First time here. What is this about? Sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Come back in like 10 minutes, man.
eyes, Lincoln and Lucy go downstairs to watch some cartoons, when suddenly someone knocks at the door. Lincoln opens it and it's the police. They found out about Lincoln's relationship with some of his sisters.
The oldest sibling is Lori, who's 17, and the youngest is like 6 months old. The fandom is like 50% autistic MFS and the other half is demented.
It's not funny, bro. By the way, this read this several times to make this video. Bro, his eyes have to be red as had to been bleeding out his eyes. Because bro saw this completely uncensored, by the way. Bro seen the full verbatim, bro.
And after months of compiling evidence, they are here to arrest him. No, I'm just
They're here to arrest Lincoln.
joking. The cops are actually there because Lynn broke the neighbor's window with a baseball. They still have no idea about the atrocities happening inside that house. Sadly,
So
Lynn pays
nobody knows still. Wow.
for the window using Lincoln's money, which makes him crash out. But don't worry, Lincoln. She says she will pay you back later. Oh. So
Alright, let's just go, bro. Let's keep going.
That's what she meant. Lincoln and Lynn get into a big discussion as Lincoln finally realizes that maybe dating not one but two of his sisters isn't such a great idea. Their discussion is interrupted by Lucy, and I might as well stop talking about the comic here because there are only a few pages left and they don't tell us that much. In case you're wondering, the comic isn't finished and its future is kind of uncertain, mostly because of some
Thank God it's not finished, bro. Destroy the comics forever, man. Just blow that up.
mystery surrounding its creator. Since the comic's controversial release in 2016, its creator has taken a lot of breaks and hiatuses between page releases.
Bro, I don't promote revealing people's identity like those or that D word that I just told y'all the other day I don't promote. But in certain cases, like those, some just gotta go. I'm not gonna lie, in GTA, bro. In GTA, though, bro.
Over time, those breaks became significantly longer. To give you an idea, the first chapter had 44 pages and was released in mid-2016. The second chapter is harder to trace, but it was either released alongside the first one or a few months later in late 2016, and it had around 54 pages. Chapter 3 came out in early...
The show came out in 2016?
Avocados from Mexico.
So the show came out in 2016. The new show, The Loud House, came out in 2016, and then seen, oh wow, a new show. And as soon as the show came out like that, said, oh, you know what would be good about this show? Like that, you know what is a good comic interpolation I can make of this show? Let's make the sister and brother get together, bruh. Why did I say that like a TikTok, I said that like a Boxy Brown video.
late 2016, and it had around 54 pages. Chapter
Oh,
3
hell no.
in early 2019 with only 13 pages, and Chapter 4 currently has 9
This been doing this for 5 to 6 years now? It's a sick
pages. Its development started sometime in 2022, but the publication of new pages has been extremely inconsistent, borderline uncertain. There are some somewhat recent tweets made by Jump mentioning the comic, even one where he posted finished pages for pages 10 and 11 from the 4th chapter in early 2024. And he occasionally published...
Y'all said there's a comic book or like a Wattpad story of the Loud House and it's the size of the Bible or something. This isn't that, right? This is something completely different. Oh my god, okay, I gotta stop pausing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ew, yeah,
comic strips
What
with
the
similar
fuck?
content from the Loud House, which may or may not indicate his continued interest in this type of content.
Longer than the
One
Bible.
big piece that is most likely correlated to all of this was Jump's arrest in late 2017. Not much is known about what actually happened, but what we know is that in October 2017, Jump posted a sort of mini comic called Jump's Last Message: The Dawn of a New Era. In this comic, Lincoln receives a letter from Jump himself saying, "Dearest Lincoln, I must leave you. Why, I cannot say. Where I'm going, you cannot know. How I will get there, I haven't decided yet. But one thing I can tell you. Anytime I hear the wind blow, it will whisper the name Lincoln." I'm sorry, but what the f*** is this message? Is this supposed to be some kind of love letter or what? Anyway, Lincoln goes to confront Jump about this drastic decision, and he never really explains to him the reason why he's going to disappear, only saying that a few things had happened and they are hard to explain. A few months after posting this, Jump would make an announcement on his now deleted Tumblr. The post title
Yeah,
was,
Tumblr.
"So, you all wanna know why I disappeared and what happened to the lot."
No, we don't. No, we don't give a we don't care, bro. We don't care. No, we don't. What the bro? What the hell? We didn't want to know, bro. We're wondering why you're still like talking and coming back like that. Nobody asked that.
Of comic. In this post, he would clarify the reason why he was gone from October 2017 to January 2018. To put it short, basically Jump is a British bloke in it, and in the UK there are some strict laws regarding on what you can draw and what you can't draw. According to Jump's own account in the post, an anonymous user contacted authorities, falsely claiming
Anonymous user. Let me get a W anonymous user in the mod.
that his Loud House fan art involved real children. This led to his arrest in October 2017, with police seizing his devices and social
But
services.
bro was still.
Everyone clap it up. Clap it up for this anonymous user. Clap it up.
Doing it after the fact, so this didn't even do anything.
Services temporarily removing his children from home. Yup, this guy is married, by the way. He described the ordeal as traumatic, leading to mental health struggles, including 2 attempts to take his own life due to the stress. However, on the last day of January, a court hearing ruled in his favor on the custody issue. Yo,
L Court. Yo, UK courts when it comes to providing justice and protecting children.
A court hearing ruled in his favor on the custody issue, with no evidence found to support the heinous claims made against him. The matter appears to have been resolved without formal charges or a conviction. After this,
I saw one of his comments say, "Fuck the UK."
Gradually returned online, resuming his work on the Loud House comic. The long hiatuses seem tied to personal matters, mental health recovery, and life priorities. As if
Yo, don't put plank in your drawings, you troglodyte.
2026 is still active, posting occasional sketches,
That's
but
so sad, bro. This is still active. He's still active, bro. He's still active. Yo, y'all internet demons who be talking about some, yeah, I knew where you were because I traced back this to find this, 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 to find this. Where are y'all at, bro? Where are y'all at, bro? Yo, nuke the whole community, bro, in GTA, like those, bro.
But the comic's future remains uncertain, with no clear timeline for completion. So yeah, maybe he will finish it, maybe he won't. Honestly, I don't really know
Don't
what...
Loud House have like a live action show or like show
fanfic is
with
called
real
The Loud
kids in
House.
it now, like on
Revamp.
Nickelodeon
You
or
take
like
this one in the
what's that,
video.
Paramount or something?
else to say. Do you think
Yes.
he should have been arrested for creating this kind of disturbing content?
Yes.
Think
He got canceled?
otherwise?
Oh.
Well, regardless of what you think, just know this one thing. I love you, bye.
That was a very, very traumatizing watch. I will not lie to you.
He
bro.
should
I
got
will not lie to you.
arrested.
That's a very traumatizing. And bro, that is one member of the Loud House fandom that has caused straight like treachery and terrorism.
Stay
throughout
happy,
the
healthy, stay beautiful,
fandom,
stay
bro.
safe.
Why hear academia fandom, bro?
Anyways, that
They
being
have
said, stay
terrible
happy,
bitches
healthy,
who
stay
like that
beautiful,
and
stay
do a lot
safe.
of,
Most
like,
importantly, stay yourself.
that is
See you on
really
every video.
terrible, too.
Love you
So
and
I'm not
peace.
defending them, bro. But it's not that bad, bro. It's not that like as bad as that though, bro. It's not as bad as that though, bro. If you're watching this on the main channel of YouTube, like those, or on YouTube, we're on Twitch, right in the description. Right? Like, sorry y'all had to see it, but we did too live, like that. And mind you, on YouTube you can skip. It's like those, you can't skip the live stream, so we all had to watch that verbatim, bro. But anyways, though, yeah, alright, BBG. Alright.
Honey bitch bad like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Honey bitch said we got all the juices.
Alright, shout out to him for that. Well now, I fucking regret watching that shit. I don't know what the fuck I just watched. I'm now traumatized. Wow. I was gonna watch a new Loud House episode, but I'm not going to now. Shit. Wow. Yeah, let me know y'all thoughts on this bullshit. Anyways, that being said, stay happy, hopefully stay beautiful, stay safe. Most important show yourselves. See y'all in the review. Love ya. Peace.